Okay, so some scroll practice. This was a scroll that I drew myself, which is saying a bit because I can't draw. I only scribed it onto the metal with a scriber. Actually, first I drew it on paper, and then I scribed it out on the metal, and then chased in with a 90 degree. I'll show you there's the pen drawing. There we go. There are the scrolls I was practicing tonight. That's my next practice plate down there. I might get onto that tomorrow. So basically what I did is I just traced out the size of the practice plate and drew it, and drew directly on it, because I figured that the transfer system is only as good as when you can use it, so I need to get a bit more practice actually scribing directly onto the metal and working from that. So I drew this out once and I used it as a reference over here, and then kind of winged it from there. As you can tell, I've changed the design. Once you actually start cutting, you can feel, I can't explain it to you, the engraver sort of tells you what it wants to do with those curves, and that didn't feel right, and neither did that there. So those two little back to front C's, I don't know, the engraver didn't want to make that corner, so I kind of just winged it and changed the design on the fly. All the little leaves over there, and the leaves inside this section over here, I've also just added in on the fly, and that little one over there, and a couple of squirrely whirlies and whatever it is. Very cathartic. It's fun to do. If I could find a way to get paid for doing this, that would be nice too, but I don't know if I'll ever reach that level. The reason I'm still practicing the engraving now is my Fordham drilling machine is a little erratic at smaller sizes. It has quite a bit of run out in its collet, so I'm avoiding using it for the sub 1mm stones at the moment, which is where I want to practice. I have an NSK on order, so now I know already that Victoria is going to go, why is it so deep? In fact, Victoria, as I was cutting this, I was thinking about what you said, and it's not actually any deeper than any of the other engraving I've done, but the angle that the flat graver is at, the more of an angle you hold it at, the deeper it looks. For want of a better word, it's not actually deep at all. I'll just get a cloth. I'm not cutting any deeper than the lines that I'm scribing initially with the 90 degree cutter. I'm just actually tilting the graver and moving around. It does a lot for the impression of depth. You get the feeling that that's really deep, when in fact it's not really. You can hardly feel the lumps in the metal. Anyway, so that was a bit of fun practice on a Sunday night. Let me go see if I can make friends with my wife. Cheers, Chris out.